Hey guys, welcome to Tenacious Soul. My name is Johanna. Welcome to my channel. We are going to look at some general messages for everyone for the week of October 31st into November here. Happy Halloween for those of you who celebrate Halloween. We are going to look at all signs, so we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below. They'll be available after the premiere. Yeah, you guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. I'm almost done. The last 4 signs will be out this week for the November reads on Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, we're almost into November. Tuesday will be November 1st. And yeah, it's kind of wild. Only 2 months left of the year. So you guys can, like I said, check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign, but we are going to start with Aries here and see what you guys need to know here, Aries, for the week. So what does Aries need to know? This one is calling me. We have Cauldron, synergy and healing. I figured this oracle deck was fitting for Halloween here, so let's see what this is about. So you could be kind of, I'm getting like someone stirring the pot, so I feel like you're almost like mixing things together or working on something possibly this week. Let's see what is going on for Aries. We have Queen of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Tower. All right. So something's changing here. This could be a big change. We also have the Page of Cups. So on one hand, it's like there's kind of this struggling or challenging ending here, but almost on the other side of it, I feel like there's healing. There's positive energy here, and some of you may receive an offer after this ending has happened. Judgment, Page of Cups at the bottom. So it's like a new door is going to be opening. I feel like you could be going through the ending of something right now, or the challenge or the destruction of something right now. This could also be healing old wounds within yourself, like working through an energy that has been challenging for you. It doesn't even have to be like a situation that's ending, as much as it could be just you transmuting or working through and healing an aspect of yourself, especially with this Queen of Cups here. So I feel like you're going through this destruction, this experience right now, or going through this shift right now, because it's preparing you for something different, something better. Especially with this Cauldron energy, it's giving me this vibe of like mixing things together, switching things up, stirring the pot a little bit of your life, creating this change and this irritation even, because there is something different out there for you, something better out there for you. And I do feel like this could be a new idea that you have for your life. This could be coming from another person, but it's like something sending you in a new direction that feels good. It's more enjoyable than whatever this other situation was. It brings more excitement, curiosity, possibilities, right? Like new kind of adventures when it comes to just kind of like your emotional space, but just like feeling connected to what it is that you do. Now, this definitely could be like healing yourself and love coming in, okay? But there's big kind of like, I mean, we're going through eclipse season right now, so like things are kind of intense. But I feel like if there's any upheavals happening in your life right now, Aries, it's like, it's so that you can step into a better space here. But some of you are like healing like inner child wounds or wounds from your childhood. And healing that is going to help you create new things, or just, you know, blossom in your life in a way here. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to be coming out the other side of this, but I just feel like there's deep healing, deep transformation that you're having to kind of like purge and release this week. So I feel like your advice here is just be kind, be compassionate to yourself, be compassionate to other people. And if you need help, seek it out. and, you know, do things that make you feel good, do things that bring you a sense of peace, that bring you a sense of joy, that bring you this sense of, you know, just self-care, that sort of thing, like looking after yourself, right, is kind of what I'm getting here. So you are getting prepared for something bigger, something new, and I just feel like you're having a bit of an awakening. You could be going through like a spiritual awakening as well. So it's like things are about to level up here for you, but right now it just might feel like you're maybe going through the thick of it. But that's what I have for you, Aries. We're going to move on here. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see. What does Taurus need to know? We have Mummy with change. Are we going to have, it'll be the beginning of next week, we're going to have that full moon in Taurus. So your sign, and it is an eclipse. So a total lunar eclipse. So definitely could be influencing you for sure. So we have Mummy with change. We also have the Devil energy coming out here. What else for Taurus? We have the moon. Yeah. We also have the Ten of Swords in the World. So something is definitely completing here with the World and the Ten of Swords. We also have change. So there's a change in your life. We have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this could have to do with your workspace, could also deal with people who you connect with or collaborate with. I feel like there could be it's like you're breaking free of an energy. So if you've been feeling kind of like confined, it's interesting. What I'm kind of getting off of this card is like this, obviously he's a mummy, so he's like all wrapped up here, and it's like that's been holding you back, like this feeling of like restriction, especially with the Devil energy popping out first. It's almost like you have maybe felt like you've been holding yourself back, or something has been holding you back, or things just haven't felt fully in alignment here in a situation that you felt maybe like stuck in. And I feel like that's going to be ending here for you. This also could be fears, both the moon and the Devil coming out here. This could be fear as well that you're putting to rest, that you're kind of letting go of. So this is going to create a big change because this is ending a big cycle in your life, for sure, a pattern that maybe you've been in, or continual situations that you've been in that you just haven't been able to seem to break out of. And this, like I said, it could be with regards to your work, your goals, your achievements, but also could just be people who you connect with in your life that if they're no longer on the same page as you, then it's like you're breaking out of those situations as well, that whether that's love or relationships or just even like I said, like coworkers, that sort of thing. So it feels like you're going to be starting to build towards something new, or entering into this like new phase of your life where you're no longer held back by these fears, no longer held back by these insecurities, these patterns, like I said, that you may find yourself in. It's like you may have felt stuck in this for a real long time with this Ten of Swords. And this could even be Pluto, right? Pluto's in Capricorn, so this could really be transforming things as well. Just like a heavy, there's a heavy influence, I almost feel like, on kind of like the sign of Taurus. Obviously everyone's chart is going to be a little bit different, but astrologically there's a lot happening. North node's in Taurus, so I just feel like you're breaking free of something here, which is going to be really positive for you. I feel like it could be around this full moon energy, so maybe later in the week into next week. But it's about learning to trust yourself, and I feel like whatever you are working on that does fulfill you, you know, keep putting effort and energy, and it's about finding the right people to connect with that are on the same page as you, is what I feel. So yeah, there's a change coming in here, Taurus, for you. I feel like it's like a personal change, but that is what I got for you guys. We are going to move on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for the week? We have Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. All right. We also have Mars that is now retrograde in your sign, Gemini. That happened on the 30th. Let's see what's going on for Gemini here this week of October 31st. We have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be creating something beautiful or starting something beautiful. Yeah, look at that, the Empress. Talk about beauty, right? Look at that Venus energy. Yeah, it's like you're birthing something new. We have the Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of glare on that card. So I feel like you almost have like a dream here, Gemini. It feels like with this creating through the ashes, it's like you're starting something from the ground up. And with this Page of Pentacles, it's giving me this energy of like, kind of like having to learn a lot of things, or, you know, it's like because you're starting fresh, it's like there's a lot of like learning how to do things. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's like, so let's say you're starting a business, you might know how to do the thing, but maybe it's like you're learning a lot about like how to create a business, right? Like all the other little things that maybe you don't have experience in. I feel like you're going to start to learn something, but I also feel like it's just starting from the ground up or starting from ground zero. And I think like for this, it's really of, you have this opportunity to definitely grow and evolve with the Page of Pentacles and the Empress coming out here. Start this new thing. It does feel new with the Page of Pentacles, and then the Empress is usually giving birth. She's actually pregnant here. So it's like you have this idea, you have this, maybe this dream here with the Seven of Cups, or you have options or goals as to where you could take something. And this is about taking the first steps of this, I feel. So there's something here where it's like you're taking the first steps of a situation, and it's you moving towards your future, especially with this Two of Wands. You may have to kind of step out of a comfort zone, or again, it's just because you're creating something new, or you're coming out of the ashes here. It's like giving me kind of like Phoenix rising. So this could just be the same thing, but you're kind of like, you've gone through this transformation personally, and now you're kind of like showcasing that. But you're really, I feel like this is saying that you're really starting to physically move forward with something. You could be making that choice to physically move forward with something here, and planning about, you know, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, what are the steps, what are the next steps that you need to take, what are the continual steps that you need to take in order to get you to where you're trying to go. Because this Two of Wands is Aries energy, so it's giving me this like cardinal type of energy of like moving forward, taking initiative, yeah, and just like trying to go and move forward. So I feel like there's something that you're kind of on the verge of blossoming into, or stepping into, or growing in your life. And I feel like it's saying this week, like, stick to the plan, make a plan, you know, move forward, and, you know, take this opportunity to really start to grow and put the things into place that you need to do. It might be a little bit of maybe a slower process here, but it's like step by step. And if there is any sort of confusion around your direction here, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, what I'm getting off of this is like follow why you started something. Like, why did you initially want to go in this direction? And that's going to help give you a little bit of clarity of like how to move forward, or what to do next. But it's like, take something step by step. You don't have to have the whole plan figured out at this moment in time. It's like just start small, and it'll start to grow from there, and you'll be able to see what is next for yourself. So I like this. It feels like you're really moving forward in something here. And you could be going back to the drawing board, and now, like I said, you're just finally stepping into something, but it's the beginning stages of something, whether it's an old idea or not. So that is what I got for you, Gemini. We are going to move on to Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. We have Skull of Light, Illumination. Okay, so something could be obviously illuminated at this time for you or this week. What's going on for Cancer this week? Cancer, Cancer. We have the King of Swords. We have the World card. One more here for Cancer this week. Yeah, you're definitely getting clarity with this King of Swords on something. This could be the next steps of something. Yeah, we have the Chariot here. It kind of tried to come out in reverse, but not fully. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So if you've been feeling stuck on how to move forward with something, or just like in your life, or you feel like things haven't been moving forward, because with this Chariot coming out, it almost feels like maybe there's something that hasn't been growing, or you've been not clear on your direction. Okay, it's something where you just feel like it hasn't been progressing. I almost feel like you're getting clarity this week on how to move forward, because with the World card and the Chariot, it feels like it's like you finally get that clarity of like, okay, this is the direction I need to move in now. This is what's next. Okay, these are the next steps. The World is the end of the major arcana, so it's like closing out. Some of you could literally be traveling or looking to move somewhere, but you're successfully like overcoming an obstacle that you've been kind of stuck in, is what it feels like. Like you're gaining clarity on how to move forward or what to do next in your life. Like it just kind of feels like a direction thing. I feel like there could be maybe an opportunity that comes towards you, or just something that you are wanting to step into, but you didn't know how, or you just felt stuck and not, like it just, you're kind of not feeling in control of a situation. Okay, you might have been also trying to force something, it just wasn't working, it wasn't happening, and now it's like you figure out like how to successfully accomplish something or achieve something here, like the goal that you've set out to achieve, whatever it is for your life. Like maybe it's like figuring out like, where do I want to move, or how do I move, or where am I going to go next, or what trip do I want to take. It's like that's coming clear to you this week. So there's something that is like coming to light here, and you're seeing the bigger picture of things. Like it's just like total clarity here. And I feel like now's the time that you're going to be able to actually move forward. So some of you maybe were like kind of pulled in two different directions. Like you're like this one or this one, this one or this one. So you might have had to make a decision here. But I feel like you're coming to a conclusion here this week of like, what is the decision to make? Like what is the clear direction of how to move forward this week in this situation? It's like from a mental perspective, you're like figuring it out. Like logically, it'll make sense to you in your brain. And I just feel like that kind of has you wanting to take action like right away, very quick. But yeah, I see you overcoming an obstacle that you've been kind of feeling like you've been sitting in or struggling with. And yeah, clarity. Clarity is going to be coming for you, Cancer. So I like that. And obviously that Chariot energy is your energy as well. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. That was very short and sweet. But let's move on here to Leo. Let's see, Leo. What do you guys need to know? Look at that. We have Skeleton, which says strength, your energy. All right. So I'm hearing the backbone. Obviously this card, the strength, is like the bones, right? Being it's a skeleton energy. It's like, what's the foundation? Making a strong foundation or having a strong foundation here in something. Let's see. We have the Five of Wands. What's going on for Leo this week? We have the Six of Swords. Leo. What does Leo need to know this week? One more. Temperance. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So some of you, this is like having the strength to move out of an energy here of conflict or disagreement, tension, challenges, competition, obstacles, whatever, right? Clash of egos. Like if there have been any people in your life that have been causing a conflict, or just situations that you just don't feel content in, I feel like you're transitioning, you're moving out of that energy here with this Six of Swords, and really kind of breaking free, definitely with the Fool coming up here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Cups, we got the Four of Wands, okay? So happiness, stability. This is like, I feel like you're maybe leaving an unstable situation in order to enter a more stable foundation for yourself, right? Like I was saying, it's like the bones, right? Like what is the foundation of the situation? Like there's something that hasn't been solid here with this Five of Wands, whether it's competition, people not having your back, you know, feeling like if there's love situations in your life, it's like they're challenging, they're not going anywhere, they're just like constantly feel like you're fighting something. I feel like you're leaving that energy that's been hard behind because you're on this space of like wanting to move into balance, wanting to have harmony. Some of you are just like leaving situations that you know are not good for you, and this is taking strength for you to do this. So there could be a lot of changes in your environment or how you're going about certain things, okay? And you've had to, it's like you're having to potentially also have a lot of self-control of like to not go back into these situations for some of you as well. Like you're accepting these situations as they are and moving forward, accepting the lessons, accepting the situation here. And I do feel like it's actually like it's bringing you back on track, because the Temperance is a very healing energy. It's also about obviously balance, and it's also about, you know, being in alignment, being in having a sense of purpose, being guided. Both of these cards, actually, the Six of Swords and Temperance, both talk of like being guided in your situation, right? Guiding or being guided forward here. So I feel like this is maybe something you've been in for a while. This could be a situation that you've been in, but there's a new beginning coming in here that's going to feel a lot better than what this situation was. It's almost like I'm hearing you've outstayed your welcome in a situation, like you've stayed too long in a situation, and now it's like it's just not good for you to be in. Or it's just really challenging. It's just like, again, it kind of feels like spinning your tires, like you just like try to fix it, it's just not going anywhere, you know? And so I think that's why you're having to kind of let things go and have the strength to kind of like build a strong, sturdy foundation, whether that's in your relationships or whatever it is that you're working towards. It's like rebuilding how you, like resetting the foundation on how you're going to be moving forward, or what it is that you're accepting into your life, or what it is that you're trying to manifest and create in your life, for what is going to give you a more balanced future, a healthier future here. So I see you breaking free of an energy that's been challenging for you. And again, like I said, it's going to lead you to a lot better situations than the ones that you've been in. So you're making the right choice is what it feels like. So that's what I have for you, Leo. We are going to move on to Virgo. Let's see, Virgo. What do you guys need to know here, Virgo, for the week? We have joy, rejoicing in the present. All right. What is going on for Virgo? Some of you could be spending some time outside, or like in, especially if it's like fall season where you are, like in the leaves. We have the Ace of Swords. What's going on for Virgo this week? We have the Devil energy. Yeah, I'm kind of getting an interesting message here, but let's get one more card. Yeah. Three of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is popping out everywhere. Okay, the first message I'm getting is like, I almost feel like you've had a breakthrough or a victory or success, but it's like, it's really interesting because this card says joy, rejoicing in the present. She's not smiling. She's not happy. It's like kind of just like, yeah, great, I'm happy. It's like, I'm happy because other people think I should be happy, and like not truly happy. I don't know, there's kind of something, there's a weird energy coming off of this. And I feel like with the devil, it's almost like some of you might not be allowing yourself to celebrate this victory that you're having. Like you might be trying to downplay a victory here. I feel like there's expansion coming towards you, or you've hit this place where things have started to expand for you, but it's almost like, are you enjoying that milestone, right? Or are you just continually focused on the next thing? I feel like there's a lot of growth. I also feel too with this devil energy, it's like, don't, make sure you're not getting caught up with like, oh, this isn't enough, this isn't enough, this isn't enough. Like kind of, I don't feel like you're intentionally coming across as like greedy, you know, but it's like this energy makes me feel like, again, it's just that feeling of like not being grateful for what you're currently having victory in. Like sometimes, a lot of times, we're so focused on the goal and our ambitions that we don't celebrate the small things, right? People say this all the time. We don't celebrate the small wins. I feel like you're having a win here. Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough here. There's clarity that's coming through. There's a victory that's coming through. And you may have a new idea, whatever, but it's like you're almost like not even allowing yourself to be excited or happy for yourself. Some of you could receive an opportunity, okay, but you're just like, nah. And it's not that I don't think it makes you happy. I actually feel like it is what you've been striving for, but it's like you want more. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's that if you're having a victory, like celebrate that victory and that win, right? Allow yourself to have the success or experience the success, because even this Three of Wands says a milestone. It's like you're hitting some sort of victory or milestone here, but I almost feel like you're not allowing yourself to enjoy it, or you're just not even realizing that you're not in the present moment. You're still so focused on the future. So there's kind of this like, I have to get back to work. I have to keep focusing. I keep grinding, keep being ambitious, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's like you're waiting for more. You're wanting more in your life. And, okay, sorry. In that process, you're just not really seeing your current wins. So I feel like it's like, you know, if you have a success or a victory this week, like celebrate that. I feel like that's what this is saying. Like make sure you're celebrating those things. And like actually celebrate them. Don't do what this girl's doing and just be like, woo, joy, joy. And like, I'm not really happy, but like, woo, right? Like she just looks like she's just like, yep, I gotta win. Cool, but like it's not enough. That's what the energy feels like. So I just feel like it, like I said, I just feel like it's asking you to celebrate the small things, right? The small wins, the small victories. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Virgo. Hopefully that resonates. But let's move on to Libra. Let's see, Libra. What do you guys need to know for the week? We have the Witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. This always reminds me of like the magician energy. Like she's kind of like harnessing her power or her abilities here. Let's see what's going on for Libra this week. Could be trying to create something. Look at that. The Magician is the first card that pops out. Yeah, there's something that you're wanting to create, or like a vision that you're trying to work with. We have the Death card. Something you're trying to kind of make a big change in. For some of you, you're like really starting to step into your power. And we also have the Seven of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. There's big changes. I feel like maybe though you're not telling people about this, like you could be kind of planning, strategizing, really, I mean, you could also just be by yourself working on something this week. I feel like you're trying to transition into something new, like you're trying to transition into, or just create a change somehow in your life that, again, you might not be telling people about, especially if this is like something creative. You might be working on this in solitude, or just like on your own, or it's like you're not going to show people the final product, or you're not going to show people what it is that you're working on until the final product is like done. Like it has to be fully ready. I do feel like you're enjoying this process. Like this is something that feels really exciting to you. It feels really, you have a lot of passion and excitement towards whatever this is that you're trying to create. And I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of big changes, a lot of positive changes here that I feel like you're going to be stepping into. I feel like you're on the right track with whatever it is that you're working on. I feel like you're on the right track, and this is going to create a big shift in your life somehow. There also might be something with this Wheel of Fortune, like something unexpected that kind of helps you in a way. For some of you with the Seven of Swords, you may be like shown someone's true colors in a situation. If that's the case, I feel like you're going to move on from that. You're going to let it go. I don't really feel like, though, I feel like it's more of your energy of you just not telling people about whatever this is, and keeping things to yourself, and processing things on your own, and doing something very unique to yourself. Like Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius, so it's kind of just gives me this energy of like lone wolf type of vibes. There could also be, possibly for some of you, like someone who could be helping you. But I also feel like you're realizing your own personal power and how you can create this change for yourself. Like this is something where you're stepping into your, kind of like your truth and your authenticity, and like really embracing your skills that you have and making something for yourself, or just making your world what you want it to be. So I like this energy because it feels very empowering, and I just feel like you're really enjoying this process of what it is that you're creating, and in the process you're actually feeling more powerful. So yeah, I feel like you've got what you need. You have the ability to really step into something here for yourself and create this transformation in this transition to move forward, to start this kind of new path that you feel like you're being kind of called towards here. So I like this energy because it's almost like I don't need anybody else, and it's not in a negative connotation. It's like I can do this myself. Like it's empowering in that regard. So I like that for you, Libra. It feels really good. It does feel like it could just be your world you're trying to create, but I do feel for some of you it's maybe something more specific, like a project or a business, or anything that makes you feel powerful. Like you might have a skill, could be a creative project, okay? But that is what I have for you, Libra. We are going to move on to Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. We have Hearth, which says happiness in our hearts and homes. So there's like a comfort that's coming in here. We have the Ace of Wands. What else is, wow, that popped out. We got the Two of Cups. What's going on for Scorpio this week? One more for Scorpio. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay. Ace of Swords. So there's something, a new energy here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. A new potential. It might be in a love relationship for some of you. If it's not that, it's this sense of comfort that I was getting off of this oracle. If it's a person, you feel potentially very comfortable with them, or you feel like there's the potential for growth in this connection. Okay. I do feel like, though, with this Four of Cups, it's like you're evaluating it. Like you're trying to maybe figure out how you feel about a situation or a person, or like give you the comfort that you want here, is what I feel. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the World, the Fool. Like you're seeing a new potential that could make you quite happy. Some of you could be worried, though, about feeling unfulfilled, or you don't want to, maybe, for some of you, might be like, I don't want to miss this opportunity. This opportunity seems so good. I don't want to miss it. So there could be a little bit of like, I don't want to miss the boat. I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Because honestly, this Four of Cups, I don't feel like you're bored or discontent with these other energies around it. It actually seems like you are kind of excited about whatever this is. And even it could be something creative that but it's like you feel like the time is now. There's something about it being like an immediate, I have to take action type of thing. I gotta move forward with whatever this is, right? This Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, this new potential that I have. We gotta move forward. We gotta go. Because if we don't, we might miss the boat. We might miss the opportunity. And I don't want to miss this opportunity because it feels really good, right? It feels really good. It's something that you see can bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of inspiration. There's passion here. It's like it's all starting to make sense because there's a lot of like feeling type of energy here with the Ace of Wands and then the Cup energy here. So there's emotion, there's spark, there's passion, there's energy here, there's growth potential. And then there's also this like logical like aha moment. Like seeing the success and seeing this, what it could be down the future, down the line, right? So you're seeing you're definitely seeing a potential of something here. And for some of you, it definitely could be love, if it's new love. But I feel like you don't want to sit on this because you might feel like you've missed an opportunity or that you could miss an opportunity. So there might be this feeling of like rushing or not wanting to even, like, maybe for some of you, let something go. Like you just want to sit in this feeling forever because it feels so good. Because that's the only thing, is I don't really see like action being taken. Okay. The Four of Cups is like thinking about it, right? But it's not an action card. So if you aren't taking action on something, you might want to this week if it feels this good to you. Because I do feel like you feel a very strong connection to whoever this is. But literally the Four of Cups can be a missed opportunity. So don't miss that opportunity if it's something that you want to have or experience here. Okay. And this could just be sparking something new. And if you're not sure on it, you will be sure. Okay. And then the action might kind of follow after that. So I like it. I like it, Scorpio. Let's move on here. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. What is going on for Sagittarius this week? Okay, this one's coming out. We have Werewolf Exploring Wildness. All right. So do you have a wild side coming out here, Sag? Let's see what's going on for Sag this week. We have the Four of Wands with the Knight of Swords. What's going on for Sag this week? We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. I feel like you're going after something this week. I feel like you're being bold, being assertive. It's very much this energy like, this is what I want and I'm going to go for it. And it might be, you might come off maybe a little crazy to people in like, whoa, like that took a that took a turn, or that was a bold move, or you're coming off as very ambitious, very, because for some of you, this is definitely obviously a relationship. We got the Two of Cups, we got the Four of Wands, so definitely could be a person. I feel like you're taking action towards this person if that's the case, because you potentially see growth, you care about this person, you know, whatever. But this could also be like a business or a partnership that you're like, I want to partner with this person. And I feel like there's like a uniqueness here. If it's like a business thing, it's like there's something about it that's unique or different, or you're wanting to do different and you see someone who aligns with what your idea is. And maybe because it is different and unique, it's hard to find people who are in alignment with you. If it's a relationship, I just feel like you're maybe doing something or going after, you know, reaching out to this person or whatever, taking action towards this person that's maybe coming across as different, like approaching this person differently than maybe other people would, or you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's a boldness if it's going after a person in love. But it's because there's a lot of attraction here. Like, you see this person as someone who you can build with. Someone who, it's like if it's a relationship, it's like you see a future with this person, or you see that they want a relationship, or you're very sure that you want a relationship, and so you're just going for it. I feel like it could come across as like startling people or shocking people somehow. So just be cautious on your approach, I guess, and don't be too forceful in your, because the Knight of Swords can be an impatient energy. So it's like, there's no problem in taking the action, but it's like, just be cautious with like how wild and bold, and like, just don't push it after the fact. Like, let's say you want to collaborate with someone in a business. It's like, you know, offer that to them, approach them, but then just like let it lie, right? Let this person kind of engage instead of trying to convince them, right? It's like that type of energy. Because you might be in this energy of like really wanting to move fast and move forward, but if the other person isn't, then you have to kind of work with that energy, is what I'm getting. But I think you see something that you see as unique and different and hard to find, and something you can really connect with, and it's on the same page as you. And I just feel like you're going for it, whether that's a human being or that is a partnership in work or a business that you want to collaborate with or whatever. But you see a connection here that you want to give to. We have the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, we have the Emperor here, okay? So like, I just feel like you're boldly going after something here. It's like, you might feel like you have something to offer them, but you also might feel like they have something to offer you. Like, there's like a win-win here, is what you feel. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to this person. I'm gonna go be assertive and be direct with this person, and tell them exactly what I think or what I want or whatever, and just being bold and saying like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't care if I sound crazy. That's kind of the energy I'm getting off of this. But I mean, the energy around it is really good with this Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like it could be the approach or how you let the situation like play out, that just pay attention to the other party's energy and making sure that it's reciprocated, I guess, if that makes sense. That's what I got for you, Sag. All right, we're gonna move on to Capricorn. So let's see, Capricorn, what do you guys need to know for the week? Capricorn. We have scrying with intuition. It's interesting. I'm getting like a daydreaming energy off of this as well. That could be how your intuition's coming through, or your manifestation is coming through, but let's see. We have the Seven of Pentacles. What's going on for Capricorn this week? Seven of Pentacles, we have the Devil, we have the Three of Wands. I feel like this Devil energy is you. Yeah, you're envisioning something. But Bottom of the deck with the Nine of Swords. Okay, so some of you are kind of, you could be feeling kind of stressed, or this stress could be a little toxic, right? It's like not really serving you. Okay, so that's just something to be, I feel like, aware of. You also might not be able to sleep well. Like you might be obsessively thinking about something here, or have some fears that are popping up here for you. But I almost feel like your intuition is saying, like, whatever you're going to put your time and your energy into, however you're investing your energy, if you're being smart about it, it's like you can see that there'll be growth. You can see that there'll be potential in something here. You could definitely be planning about, like, planning your future. I feel like whatever it is, you're very fixated and very, like you're just very much in that, your Capricorn energy of like focused on the goal, focused on the ambition. I don't really feel like it's coming across as a negative energy unless it's like stress that's driving this, right? Stress, fear around, and negativity around a situation. Trust your intuition on this. Don't get so caught up in the mind space. Because I feel like if you keep persevering, you keep like, I mean, Capricorn energy, I mean, I've got a rising Capricorn, and so like I feel like I understand this energy really well, but it's like we don't give up on things, right? And we keep going, we keep going, we keep going until we see that end result. And that's a little bit of that fixation, right? That's why there's this feeling also as well. This is Saturn energy, which is Capricorn, rules Capricorn, and so it's restriction, right? But it's like there's something that you are waiting on, definitely with the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, like you're waiting on the results. I feel like this is just saying, like, don't give up, especially if you're getting in your head around things. Like, you know intuitively that this is going to pan out for you. This is going, like, you can see where this is going, and it's just a matter of seeing that progress and having the confidence that it's going to turn out for you. I think you're almost like waiting for the progress, or like your idea of what progress is, that you're getting the payoff of whatever you've been putting your energy and time into. I feel like you're working really hard. Be cautious of not overworking, right? If you are stressed, like take the rest that you need in order to kind of recharge your battery a little bit, if that's what you need to do, if you're working too hard, right? But it's like you're harvesting, or you're planting the seeds, is kind of what it feels like, so that you can harvest the results in the future. It's like you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor, but the big results aren't maybe here yet. It's like you've maybe seen small gains over time. This is basically just saying, don't give up. And for some of you, like, you might be daydreaming about your future a lot here, and tapping into kind of your intuitive sense. And I feel like if that's the case, then like keep doing that if it's productive and helpful for you, and if it helps kind of get you in a better mindset. But I also feel like it's just saying, like, trust your intuition, trust what those visions that you have for your life and what it is that you're wanting to achieve, because I feel like you're on the right track. And it's like, just don't let your mind fool you and get you out, off track here, because we have, yeah, so, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Swords. Like, you could very easily get caught up in your brain, caught up in your head here, and distracted and by these thoughts and possibly opinions or competition of other people, right? Don't let that take you off course. Stay focused on the goal and on the path, and you'll see the results of this. So I think it's a good energy. I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like it's just asking you to trust yourself a little more here, Capricorn. But that's what I got for you guys. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. So let's see, Aquarius, what do you guys need to know for the week? We have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. I probably just butchered that, but all right. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius here. What is going on for Aquarius this week? What do they need to know? Woo. We have the Star, which is your energy. So I feel like this is a little bit about having faith, especially with this acceptance and equality. But let's see what else is coming up here for you, Aquarius, for the week. What else? Two more cards for Aquarius. We have the Knight of Wands. And I'll take the one that flipped out. We have the Ace of Swords. We also have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups that did flip out, but I'm going to put them back in. I feel like this is talking about you moving towards a goal, a dream for yourself. Some of you are healing the past. You're making peace with the past. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I feel like you're healing that, though, and you're having faith in your future, or reestablishing a faith in your future here. I feel like there's like some excitement about where you're going. You might have this kind of breakthrough or this new vision, this new passion that you want to kind of move towards. Knight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's like you're feeling very positive, very optimistic this week. Accepting your situations, accepting your life, your whatever you've been kind of going through, you know, just generally, and just feeling balanced, and that's allowing you to really move forward here. Some of you could be taking action or going on some sort of an adventure here this week with this Knight of Wands, traveling. But it's like something that like fuels you, right? Like it kind of gives you this excitement and clarity about your future. Even this Star card talks about inner clarity. So I just feel like you're really inspired, really excited about maybe where you're going or what's next for you. And it's because you're in this space of peace, accepting your situation for what it is and moving forward, right? Like being balanced and practical and realistic about it, but you've healed, and that's why you're able to do this. Now, if you are lacking faith or you feel like you're not on that path, it's asking you to heal. Take action towards working through this energy, shifting your mindset, healing things from the past and not getting stuck in those cycles, right? Because it's very easy to kind of get cuffed, being very easy to get caught in what's comfortable, you know, or the memories, the good times, right? But that doesn't mean that that's where we're supposed to stay. Sometimes that means we're meant to learn from those situations, good or bad, and move out of those places, right? You can go back to them when you need a little bit of peace and pleasure and comfort and healing, and then it's like, then you gotta eventually take that action to move forward, right? So I just feel like this is saying you're on the right track. I feel like you're realigning. You're in a lot of balance here as well. But I feel like there's like this new spark, this new passion that's kind of igniting within you. And that's going to bring victory here for you. It could bring in new ideas about where you want to go, what you want to have, what you want to do. Okay. You could also be looking to move or just be more free or not be so tied down by certain things in your life as well. Some of you could be like, for some reason, retirement is popping up, where it's like you could be thinking of retiring and accepting that that's where you're at in your life. And, you know, you might have some new ideas of things that excite you, that are passions that you want to maybe step into that you haven't been able to because you've been working, or, you know, you've had obligations that you had to deal with before. And now it's like you're kind of finding something that lights you up. So that's pretty much what I got for you, Aquarius. Hopefully that resonates. Feels like you're in a good energy this week. But let's move on here. Let's move on to Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see. What is going on for you this week? We have winter, the sacredness of pausing. I feel as though this kind of feels like the void. I feel like you're about to enter a period of endings, transformation. Like I'm getting like this leaf has fallen off the tree, right? So this leaf is dead, right? It's off the tree. It no longer has life. It's like the end of fall. So it's like this transition. Then we go into winter where things kind of hibernate, they heal, they, you know, everything dies so that you can fully bloom something new in the spring, plant new seeds in the spring. So I almost feel like there's maybe something coming to a close here for you, Pisces. right now in your life, or you're just in this transition phase, and so it's almost like maybe nothing feels like it's happening, like it's kind of cold, it's kind of icy. Let's see. But there's like a benefit to this, whether you feel that way or not. We all need that moment of pause to kind of recollect everything, right? What's going on for Pisces this week? What's going on for Pisces? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So some of you might need to take a break if you've been doing too much, especially with this Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Now for others of you, this is like you may be taking a pause from certain things in your life to focus on you, or focus on what it is you're building. Some of you are really working on a skill or a craft, a talent of some sort, that it's like you're having to really focus on that in itself. And so you might be, some of you could be walking away from other things in your life in order to focus on this, okay? I feel like there's a lot of focus that you have here towards developing something or committing your energy. Like there's a lot of nurturing. I feel like you're trying to get something to grow. Could be trying to get something to grow here in your life that is like you're taking, I just feel like you're taking a lot of action towards something. So it's either that you're leaving things behind so that you can focus on this, pausing other things in your life to focus, or you need to take a pause so that you can continue to focus. Like you might be kind of running yourself dry energy wise. So just be cautious of that. Like make sure you're not overworking yourself, right? We can do that when we get really ambitious. We can just like go guns a-blazing. And so just making sure that you are, making sure that you are working, but also resting. I'm also getting to, some of you might have people in your life, specifically maybe a partner or a business partner. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the King of Pentacles here. We also have the King of Cups behind that. So there could be two other people in your life somehow who are able to support you or take up the slack, maybe where you, again, if you're taking a pause from other things, it's like they're gonna help you by taking on other things or other responsibilities so that you can focus. It's like they're letting you, this would be like, okay, for a random example, this does not have to be your story, but like if you're in a relationship, let's say you're in a marriage with someone, this would be like, you know what, yeah, you're gonna quit your job so that you can go to school, you can work on your craft, you can learn something new, okay, start something new here, like just really focus on something, and I'll pay the bills. I'll look after all that. You don't have to worry about it financially. I got that covered so that you can go do this. It's something like that. Like it's almost like, and if it's not that, it's just delegating certain tasks that you have to let go of in order for you to be able to focus on this. If you're the person who needs to take more of a break here, I feel like there could be a person who like is telling you that in your life, like is like, hey, I think you should maybe take a break, right? And they're gonna help you get through this phase that you're in of like maybe doing a lot. They're gonna be comforting to you with this Temperance energy, whether it's a friend, a family member, a spouse, a partner, like whatever. It's like they're gonna be able to help you through this situation by guiding you potentially, or just like knowing when you need certain things, or just like, again, if you have no self-control and you're just burning the midnight oil, they're going to help kind of rebalance you with this Temperance energy and kind of show you where you maybe need to bring things back into perspective and have a little bit more moderation. So I feel like you could be, I mean, you could be kind of both of those situations, but I feel like there's another person kind of just not really involved in what it is that you're working on necessarily, but they're helping you in some way. Because you're in this transformative energy. And I almost feel like you're not seeing, you're putting in a lot of work right now. You might not yet have seen the reward, like you're working on planting the seeds, or you're going to be planting the seeds to have this sense of growth, but it might take a bit of time here. And you're very much hard at work here and very focused on this, which is great. But you do have people here to lean on if you need that support as well. So that is what I got for you, Pisces. But that is the weekly reading, so hopefully that resonates for you guys. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other signs. The November readings, like I said, are going to be, the rest will be up this week by Tuesday. The other ones I posted last week, so they're already up. I believe the only ones I have left to do are the water signs and Aquarius. So those will be out Monday and Tuesday. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.